Hey guys, Preston here with Digital Call, and in this video I have another value-packed video. We're actually going to be breaking down another case study that I use to rank my client websites. Now this is actually going to be quite unique for this industry because a lot of agencies don't like to expose their clients when it comes to search engine optimization because they're scared to expose them to the competition and they're afraid to show their strategies. But like I said before, I'm here to make my agency different. I'm here to make my services different. And I actually want to be able to provide value and show you exactly how we rank websites. So what I'm going to do in this video is actually show you step by step how I ranked a couple of my clients' websites in the criminal law industry and how we got them to the first page, not only the first page, but the first position in Google for their local cities. These clients are now generating, hundreds of leads every single month and year for their law firms and are growing their business substantially. So what we're actually going to do right now is we're going to head over into my laptop and I'm going to show you step by step the process that I used to rank their websites in Google that you can apply to your website without even hiring us to do it for you. So this process is going to be one, the keywords that we targeted. Number two, I'm going to show you how to do the on-page optimization, how to optimize a website to actually rank in Google. And then number three, I'm going to show you how to build the authority of your website so that Google trusts it more and ranks it in the search engines. This is so important. Search engine optimization is one of the best services out there, and I want to be able to show you how to do it. So let's dive into my laptop and I'll show you how we rank these websites. Hey guys, Preston here, and we are in my laptop. And basically what I want to do right now is just show you another case study, step by step, how I ranked my criminal lawyer clients on the first page of Google. So I'm just gonna kind of walk through what I did to get them results. And you can use this, you can apply these strategies in-house and have someone do this for you, or you can hire someone to do it for you. So obviously, with a lot of SEO companies or search engine optimization, you want to know if the person that you're going to be working with can actually get you results. And so what I want to do right now is actually show you the results that I got for my clients. So one client of mine is Julian, who's a criminal lawyer in Vernon. And so if you type in criminal lawyer Vernon, you will notice Julian right here shows up. You will also notice that his website shows up right here on the first page of Google. Our first position in Google. It's not just, the first page, it's the first position. If you type in things like drug lawyer Vernon, you'll notice his website shows up first. You can see it showing up right here. If you type in DUI lawyer Vernon, you can see his website shows up again. Also, another client of mine, which was, Julian actually shows up, like if you type in criminal lawyer Salmon Arm, which is another city here in BC, you will notice he shows up first in Salmon Arm as well. So he's ranking for a lot of different terms. Another client of mine is Jensen Law. They're from Kamloops. If you type in criminal lawyer Kamloops, you'll notice Jensen Law shows up first right here, Jensen Law Corporation, and they're showing up right here as well. So now that's what you need to be looking at. So I went out there and got these guys results. They actually ended up partnering up with me, and we're working on a third site to rank them in 3 other cities that we're currently working on. And so what I want to show you basically in this case study is show you exactly what I did to their website to rank them. So I showed you the proof. So now what did we do? Well, so how did I do this? Well, first of all, we picked the keywords that we want to rank for. So depending on your industry and business, you want to be able to pick the keywords that you want to rank for. So obviously that's gonna change based on the services you provide, the keywords you want to rank for. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. The next one is number 2. You want to have high quality on-page optimization. So I'm going to be getting into these steps. And after you do your on-page optimization, so let's go to this website. Let's go to Julian's website. Once you have good on-page optimization, you want to have you want to build the authority of your website by doing off-page optimization. So I'm going to get into these steps right now. So the first step is doing your on-page optimization. So we've went out, we picked the keywords that we want to rank for, and now we're on step 2, which is the on-page optimization. And the best thing I could tell you is copy your competitors. There's a lot of SEO gurus out there who will say, oh, you have to use the keyword this many times, and if you use it more than 1%, you're going to get penalized by Google. Well, here's the thing. Every niche and industry is different. And so what I recommend is copying your competitors who are on the first page. So if I wanted to rank for example, if I wanted to rank for plumbers in, let's say Seattle, if I wanted to rank for this keyword, if my client was a plumber in Seattle, I would look at the top guys on the first page. I would look at all the top guys on the first page here. I would come to their websites and I would look and see what they're doing. I would look at how much content they're using. How many times are they using the keyword? Are they using the keyword in the URL? Are they using it in their meta title? Are they using it in the videos that they have? Are they, what are they doing with their on page? Because there's a reason they're on the first page of Google, because they're doing something right. They're on the first page of Google because they're doing something right. So rather than guessing and trying to optimize your web page by just guessing how many times you need to be using the keyword or how you need to optimize it, look at the top guys on the first page of Google and see what they're doing, because they're on the first page for a reason, because they're doing something correct. So copy your competitors. I always recommend that. I do that with all my clients, and that's why we get results. You just got to do what's working. So I always try to have a minimum of 500 words of content. Google loves content. It helps build the relevance of the website. Obviously, sometimes you won't have the ability to do that, so it's not mandatory, but I always try to aim for 500 words or more. I always try to aim to have the keyword in the URL. So for Vernon criminal lawyer, you'll notice that we actually have the keywords in the URL. I got lucky with this case because the client actually had this domain before I took him on as a client, but you'll notice he has the keywords in his URL. You want to have your keyword in the meta title. So the meta title is this right here. This is the meta title that I'm highlighting. So you'll notice we use Vernon criminal defense attorney. So this is a synonym, or however you say that word. I cannot never pronounce it, but this is a related keyword. Attorney, lawyer, they all mean the same thing. So I'm adding extra keywords in there. But you'll notice I have the keywords in the URL. I have the keywords in the meta title. And so that's why that's working there. The keyword in the H1 tag. So the H1 tag, I'm not sure if this website has an H1 tag because it's on the home page. So there's no H1 on this one because it is a home page, but an H1 tag would look something like this. This would be your H1 right here. So that's like your main tag or heading on the page. So you try to add your keyword in the H1 tag, and then you want to have proper images with alt tags. So once again, I don't think this is, we're ranking the home page, so we don't have any images, direct images on the home page. But a great example would be when you save your images onto your desktop on your computer, you'll have the opportunity to save and name that image. So you want to name that image the keyword that you're trying to rank for if you're going to be uploading that image on your website. So this can be done on basically any page that you're trying to rank for. You want to make sure that you're putting the proper image alt tags for that image for the keywords that you're trying to rank for on that page. You want to be able to add niche related videos if you have the opportunity. So once again, if we're trying to rank for this client, once again, doesn't have a video on the home page. This is going to depend. This is going to vary with every single client. But let's say we were trying to rank for plumbers in Seattle. If I had the opportunity to have a video on my homepage about plumbers or plumbing, I would add that because it's just going to build the relevance of the page. Also, I would link out to authority sites. You always want to make sure that you're linking out to authority sites. So an example for this would be, again, if we're trying to rank for plumbers in Seattle, we would link out to authority sites about plumbing. Niche related authority sites would be something like a plumber association. or a Wikipedia that has to do with plumbing, a Wikipedia page that has to do with plumbing. Those are just some examples. So that's what we did for the on-page optimization. Some of these you're not going to be able to do. Some of them you are going to be able to do. Obviously, like I mentioned, there's only a certain amount of things I can do on this page because we can't add videos. I couldn't add random links anywhere, but I did what I could do to optimize it. The more you can do, obviously, the better, and the more relevant you're going to have your web page for Google to understand what it's about. Now, once we do our on-page optimization, once you optimize the website that you're trying to rank for, you want to start building the trust and authority going to that website. So this is what we call off-page optimization. So on-page optimization is a one-time thing, and off-page optimization is something that you do every single day, every single month to build the trust and authority going to your website. So in order to do this, you want to stick with white hat strategies, or you're going to get your website penalized. So when I say white hat strategies, I mean like Google's best practice, Google's terms of service. Because if you're breaking Google's terms of service and you're doing, black hat strategies, spamming your website, you're going to get penalized. You're going to get short-term results, and it's just not going to be good for your rankings. So you want to, you want to be able to build trust and authority going to your website using white hat strategies. And you want to be consistent and patient. SEO takes time. I think it took about 4 months to get on the first page for Julian. And so you have to realize that it takes time. I think it took about 3 to 4, I think it took actually 2 to 4 months for Jensen Law and Kamloops. So these were actually faster rankings. Some clients take 6 months, some clients take 8 months. It really depends, but you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with these two right here, and you have to be patient. So I'm going to get into the strategies right now for off-page optimization on how to build trust to your website. So right off the bat, Google likes brands. Google really likes brands. So if you're trying to rank a website on the first page of Google, Google wants to know that you're a real business. So how does Google know you're a real business? Well, you have social properties. You have social properties like a Facebook page, a Twitter page. You build local directory links and citations, like you get listed in the Chamber of Commerce. You get listed on Better Business Bureau. Google is able to pick up on that, and Google knows that if you're listed on the Chamber of Commerce, you're listed on the Better Business Bureau, if you have a Twitter page and a Facebook page, or any other social property, Google's going to understand that you're a legit business and that you are an actual brand and not just some fake website or spammer that's trying to get on the first page of Google. So Google, in order to build trust going to your website, you need to go out there and build social properties. The more, the better. You don't want to just do Facebook and Twitter. You want to do Pinterest. You want to do Digo. You want to do Delicious. As many as you can find, and then build out your personal, or not your personal brand, but your company brand on these social properties. You want to go out there and build local directory links. This would be Chamber of Commerce, Better Business Bureau. This would be Yellow Pages, Yelp. Go out there and get listed on these websites to build your brand in Google's eyes. You want to get social signals coming into your website. You want to show Google that people actually care about your website. So if you have content on your website that people are sharing on Twitter, they're retweeting, they're sharing on Google+, they're putting it on their Facebook page, you want to show Google that you're putting out content that people like. And so when Google sees social signals coming into your website, they start to realize that people actually enjoy your website, so they rank it higher in Google. You can go out there and you can do a press release. A press release is a great strategy if you have something new going on with your website, and you have an opportunity to do a press release. I would recommend doing it. It's another way to get your brand out there, get some links going to your website. If you do a press release, you want to make sure every link is no follow. You probably don't know what that means listening to this if you're not big into SEO, but that's just tip and advice there. And then you also, by the time you do a lot of this stuff, you should be, starting to rank your website on the first, 1 to 2 pages, depending on the competition of Google. But you also want to go out there and start doing manual outreach, finding other websites that are willing to list your website on their website or blog. So you can actually do this by going online, looking for other websites and blogs related to your industry, and trying to provide content for them to see if they're going to list your website on their website if you give them a great piece of content to put on their website. I think I just said website like 20 times. But personally, I have a huge database of websites that I can reach out to that I've built a relationship with. And that's why it makes it so easy for me to rank clients' websites, because I already have a database of all of this stuff right here. But if you want to go out there and build it up yourself and do this yourself, this is kind of how you go out there and build the trust and authority to your website. Now, obviously, this is a pretty high level overview, but this is how I ranked my clients' websites. Like you type in Vernon criminal lawyer, my clients show up for every single keyword in Vernon. You type in, criminal lawyer Kamloops, my client shows up. And we just started ranking in other cities, which we started, a couple months ago, and they're going to be on the first page ranking in those other cities. And I just took on a client, and we are targeting a keyword. I'm not going to name this client because this is a big client of mine, but we are ranking I took them on, I'm going to say about 4 months ago, and we are about to rank on the first page. We're on page 2 right now, position 14. We started on page 12, which would be like position 120 for a keyword that gets 30,000 searches a month. This is a huge opportunity for businesses to get on the first page of Google, because that's where people are searching for. And so this is my exact strategies. I literally use these strategies right here. This is my on-page optimization strategy that I use, and this is my off-page optimization strategy. I go out there, I build social properties. I go out there, I get your business listed on directories. I get you listed on hundreds of directories. I go out there and I build hundreds of social signals coming to your website. I'll do a press release. I'll find a way to do a press release for your website to get you more exposure for your business. And I have a huge database. This is massive. A huge database of websites that I can get you listed on that are going to build the trust and authority and help you rank on the first page. It's why I've helped my clients rank. So this is how you rank. Watch this video over and over again. You can hire somebody in-house to do this, or you can hire me to do it. And I guarantee you're going to get results, because I've done it before and I can do it again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this shows you exactly why I've been able to go out there and get clients results. And if you're interested, feel free to reach out to me. I'll do a free consultation, kind of see where your business is at, give you some insights, and I'll do a free video analysis and show you exactly where you could be doing better. So this is Preston, and thanks for watching this video. I'll talk to you soon.